Have you ever wondered why the people who give you the least effort somehow take up the most space in your heart? You tell yourself you deserve better. You see the red flags, and yet one message from them can change your entire mood. Psychology has a brutal explanation for this, and it's not because you're weak. It's because your brain has been trained to confuse crumbs with love. Let's decode what's really happening. 1. Your brain gets addicted to uncertainty. When someone treats you inconsistently, sometimes warm, sometimes distant, your nervous system goes into something called intermittent reinforcement. It's the same psychology behind gambling machines. You never know when the reward is coming, so every text, every tiny bit of attention feels like winning. Stable people feel boring to your nervous system, but the bare minimum person, they keep your emotions on a roller coaster, and your brain mistakes intensity for connection. You're not falling in love with them, you're falling in love with the dopamine spikes they create. 2. You don't miss them, you miss the version you imagined. Most attachments aren't built on reality, they're built on potential. You don't love what they are giving, you love what you hope they will become. Psychology calls this the fantasy bond. Your mind fills the gaps, the late replies, the canceled plans, the emotional distance, with stories that protect your feelings. So you don't date a person, you date a dream wearing their face. And dreams are very hard to let go of. 3. Low effort feels familiar to your inner child. We don't choose what feels good, we choose what feels familiar. If you grew up earning attention, being good enough to be loved, bare minimum treatment feels normal, not insulting. Your subconscious says, this is what connection looks like. So when someone is emotionally unavailable, your nervous system doesn't panic. It recognizes home. That's why healthy love can feel strange, while neglect feels like chemistry. 4. Scarcity tricks your self-worth. The less available someone is, the more valuable your brain thinks they are. It's called the scarcity effect. You start proving yourself, overthinking every message, lowering your standards one small step at a time. And without noticing, you begin negotiating with your own boundaries. I'm not asking for too much, right? Maybe I'm just sensitive. Maybe this is how modern love works. No, this is how emotional starvation works. 5. You're attached to how they make you feel about you. Bare minimum people don't just give little, they make you chase more. And chasing creates a dangerous illusion. If I finally win their full attention, I'll be enough. So the attachment isn't to them, it's to the version of yourself you hope to become through them. Chosen, secure, important. But real connection doesn't require auditioning. Here's the truth you need to hear. Healthy love is calm, consistent, predictable in a peaceful way. If someone can only meet you in small doses, they don't have a small love, they have a small capacity. And your heart was not built to survive on crumbs. Next time you feel pulled towards someone who gives the bare minimum, pause and ask, do I miss them or do I miss the story I created? Because the moment you stop confusing attention with affection, you become very hard to manipulate. If this felt uncomfortably familiar, you're not alone. Understanding the psychology is the first step to breaking the pattern. Subscribe for more videos that decode the hidden rules of the mind. Your awareness is your freedom.